bring some weed, I got a story to tell.
From prison to prison, jail to jail, 2 years straight, nigga just survived off Mel, you know.
My life, my life, my life, my life, my life. Ain't no justice, just us.
Before we get started, I need you to smash that like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel, follow me on TikTok and Instagram, and then share this video. Now let's go. So I'm sitting out in the common area at one of like picnic style benches watching TV. I get really thirsty. Now rewind a little bit. To this point, I've only had the jail lunches, which are like the free school lunches from back in the day. They give you like a sandwich, a milk, a cookie, and a juice. Right before I got arrested, I was at a very pivotal point in my health and fitness journey where I was cleaning up my diet. I was learning a lot. So I wasn't eating certain things. Like I had cut out dairy. I had cut out meat. It's very difficult for me in there because they give you bologna sandwiches. I had stopped eating pork many years before that. And at this point, I wasn't even eating any meat. So I wasn't eating the sandwiches. I don't drink milk. I don't eat dairy. So I'm not having the cheese or the meat on the sandwich. I'm not drinking the milks. I would eat the cookie and drink the juice, but your body needs water to survive. And those juices are a lot of sugar and dyes or whatever is in it. So I'm just surviving off those. So at this point, like I said, I'm sitting and I'm super thirsty. I had fought it already for a couple of days. I was like, I'm not going to drink the water. They have water fountains in there, but at this point, like I said, I will go to a place in Buffalo called Feel Right, and I will get alkaline water from Feel Right. Those in Buffalo know what that is. It's a health food spot where you can go take bottles and fill them up. They have a reverse osmosis machine where it purifies the water, and they run it over a mineral stick, which makes it alkaline. And I was drinking that water. So now I'm in prison. I wasn't drinking any water at all, but my body was letting me know it's time. For a couple of days, I hadn't drank any water. I'm super thirsty, and I'm just looking at the water fountain like, all right, I have to do it. My body is telling me it's time. So I'm gonna just go over there, take a couple sips, and just get enough in me to maintain me. I go over to the water fountain. I start drinking it. This was the most disgusting city punch. That's what I call tap water, city punch. It was the most disgusting taste ever. It was warm. It wasn't even like room temperature warm. It was just like really warm. It was gross. It was like gritty. Like you could almost taste the particles from the pipes, the old pipes and stuff. It was disgusting. It was like one of those things that I will never forget. I can't even put into words how disgusting it was. And it's so different from the city punch that you will get in your home. Like even that I didn't drink, but this was even worse. So after the city punch incident, I go back just watching TV for a little while. Just being in there, I felt dirty. Like the place is moldy, dusty, dirty, damp, just gross. And I hadn't taken a shower in a day or so since before I had turned myself in. At this point, I'm like, all right, well, I got to take a shower. I have remembered hearing stories and seeing things on TV about the showers and all of that. So I was a little paranoid. I'm like, man, I don't know how I'm gonna do this. So I just peeped the scene. Now in the pods, there are individual showers. It's a little room which you can go in and close the door and take the shower, which was a big relief for me. I wasn't with the general population shower. Like I didn't want to shower with other people. So at this point, that was one of the first things that I had a little sigh of relief on. I had got my stuff. You just got to wait your turns. Somebody's in there, you got to obviously wait and then ask like, hey, if somebody's around, like you got next. They say, nah, you can go in there and get your shower. You want to show respect and you'll get respect. Finally got to, go in there, shower, and that made me feel a little bit better. It was a big relief that it wasn't like a general shower with like a big open shower where a bunch of guys were in there. So that was a relief for me. I wasn't in the Buffalo Holding Center very long. So before I got to know anyone or get adjusted, I was transferred to Alden, the next stop on my tour. This was my first time being transferred to a different facility, and the process was grueling and just degrading. First, you have to pack up all your belongings. They take you to a different part of the prison where you have to get strip searched, which is super embarrassing and it's disgusting. Next, after you have all your belongings packed up and you've been strip searched and you got your clothes back on, they have to cuff and shackle you. So they handcuff you with the regular cuffs in front of you. They'll shackle your feet together, or they'll shackle your foot to another inmate. There's also a chain that runs from around your waist, which your hands are hooked to, so you can't move your hands too far from your waist. You can't put your hands up like this or out like that because they're stuck to your waist like this. Then they put you on a bus and you don't know where you're going, how long it's gonna take, and it's the most uncomfortable bus ride you're ever gonna have. You're on a bus full of people you don't know, shackled and cuffed. The seats are hard, it smells, terrible experience. But off to the new prison. Let's see what they have in store for me there. So if you haven't already, go check out my video of my top 15 warnings telling you to stay out of prison. Don't forget to like, subscribe, follow, and share this video, and then stay tuned for the subsequent parts. It's definitely gonna get funnier, scarier, and tougher. Thanks for checking in with me. Peace.
Ain't no justice, just us.